Hello, fellow gamers, and welcome to the Video Gamers Podcast. Today, we're wrapping up 2025 with a final indie game showcase. I am your host, Ace, and you heard this right. This is our final indie episode of 2025. Joining me, though, he's seen the wacky, the unhinged, the utterly bizarre world of indies this year, and yet he still keeps letting me come back to host these. It's Josh.
I thought we were talking about Ryan at first there when you were like the wacky, the unhinged, the bizarre.
The wacky, the unhinged, the bizarre.
Look, we talk about 2025 being the year of the indie, which it is. There's no question about that whatsoever. Yeah. But not every game is the year of the indie, because you find some weird games, Ace. Like, you find some weird games, man.
You know, some games might just peak before we really get a chance to play them, too.
You're just torturing me now.
And fresh off of his own indie adventure, he's turned a new leaf in the eye of the indies, becoming what some would consider a fan, even? It's Ryan.
All indie all the time, right here, baby. Let's go. Absalom sold me.
Absalom's the one that did it. Yeah,
yep.
It was the combination of Hades 2, Dispatch, and Absalom that finally turned Ryan.
That's a heck of a combo, man. That'll make anybody a believer right in indies, man.
I would do it, man. If that was the only indies I get to play, so be it.
Yep. Count me in.
Our Absalom episode isn't out yet, but spoilers.
Yeah. You get to hear that Monday.
You'll get to hear it Monday. So this is going to be our final indie episode of the year, gents. And I figured why not round it off with one last, hurrah of wacky indies for us to look at. These specifically came from my feed on X because we actually get quite a bit of interaction with indie devs, which I love. I love that. That's what I really love about indies is that it's so close knit. And there's always someone there that you can talk to about their game, and they're ecstatic to tell you about it.
Yeah. It's passion, man. This is what
we
love about indie devs is they're passionate about it. They have an uphill battle because, I mean, just like, any content creator, podcast, whatever, like half of the battle is getting people to notice you. In a world with 8 billion people that want to be noticed, to get noticed is very, very difficult. And so, like, to accomplish that is a challenge, and it's really hard for some people. Just because you can develop a game doesn't mean you're good at social media. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, well, now I have to figure out how to be good at social media so that people will know about this game that I made, so that people will play the game, so that they can realize it's a good game, so that they can then tell their friends about this game. And that is a bigger challenge than I think a lot of people realize. It's actually kind of funny because I actually know some of these games through X, through their posts and interacting with their posts and stuff like that. So I was like, when you mentioned this, I was like, wait a minute, this is actually a really good idea because I know some of these games and I've seen them and I've talked to them on X. So yeah, this is a weird mix of games. Some of these look great. Some of the others, we'll
I already know you're going to be down on the very first one I want to talk about here, but just because of how the intro is.
Oh, you think you know me so well, Ace.
I think I do know you so well when the trailer for the game is, oh man, guys, we're having so much fun playing the game.
All right. That is a pet peeve of mine.
But yeah, we've seen all these games at some point on our X feed because they all interact. And recently, they all kind of came together and congratulated Constance on their big release, which is why I saw all of these lined up recently.
Yep.
So I'm very excited to talk about it. So we're going to get right into it with Cursed Companions, which takes I don't know if it's quite friend slot, but it's a first-person sort of dungeon adventure kind of thing where words will trigger bad things to happen to your friends.
Banana. Oh, Josh is dead.
No, it's words like okay or sure or whatever. You have a bad word that can either set off a trap or kill your friend, and you can use these words in different ways to explore this dungeon and crawl through it. But it also had a secondary mode, which is like an Among Us mode called Imposter Mode, where you could purposely use your words to sabotage your friends.
That's the Josh mode. That's the tough mode of the game.
Yeah, that's true too. Because then you're just running around trolling everybody. So I watched this video, Ace, and you're right.
Okay.
One of my pet peeves is the fake, like, oh, we're having so much fun, guys. Like, but here's the thing: for this game, that is the point because it is showcasing people talking. I actually think this game looks super fun, dude. Like,
absolutely shocked.
I know you
shocked.
are.
Surprises of 2025 new entry.
There you go. We already recorded that episode. Too bad. I will say this, like, I think that and the reason I say that is we have been saying for a while that one of the routes that developers can go that we feel like is an untapped, like, accessory is the microphone, right? Yeah. And so in this game, it apparently has some kind of built-in AI voice recognition because it understands the words that you were saying through the voice chat. But the crazy part is that you're running around, I'm assuming working on some cooperative project. I didn't really pick up what that was in the game. But
I think you're just trying to escape.
Maybe you're just, and so, but at some point, it's like, you can't say, can you, right? Like if you say the words, can you, it will explode your friend. But you need to heal people and you need to ask people for things and you're trying to cooperatively work on something. So like to walk up and be like, hey dude, can you heal me? And then all of a sudden you just see the person explode. I think it's hilarious. Like this is such a fun take on using the microphone and prohibiting people from saying very common phrases. But at the same time, they get really stupid with some of the stuff. Like what was the one where it was, I don't know, they used some funny phrase where it was like, that's how you had to ask somebody to heal you. You know, like it was like, don't be butthurt or something like that. And then that was the heal. Right. I don't know, dude. I think this looks creative. It looks basic as far as like the graphics and the gameplay go, but I kind of dig in this angle that they're going with on this.
That's the thing is it's an angle. It is a lot of these games all look very similar kind of as a whole, but it's what makes them stand out. What is the difference in the gameplay? And that's what this has. And for Josh to like it is surprising.
That is shocker.
Exactly.
Shocker.
For me too, man. But like I think it looks cool, man. Anything you can sit with your buddies or your friends and play, and it's just gonna be something that kind of lends itself towards hilarity. Like that's what this kind of is. So I think it looks pretty neat. You know, it'd be something that if we all hopped on and we were streaming this, it would be a great time.
If we were streaming this, it'd be an all-timer for a stream for sure.
The other angle to this that I think I'm correct on is that your friends don't know the phrases that you can't say or can say. So like at one point in the trailer, somebody is trying to cross a pit. To disarm the trap, you have to say, just go ahead. Like that is your key phrase to disarm traps. So the guy is saying, just go ahead to try to disarm this pit trap. But all his buddy hears is, we'll just go ahead. So his buddy walks right into the pit and dies, not knowing that the other friend was trying to actually help him. But like, and so that is the angle that like, I literally laughed like watching this trailer. And to me, that tells me that this kind of works. You know, like if I as a watcher am laughing at what's going on, the shenanigans in game are probably even better. And that is what interests me in this game. And normally you're right. I would be like, but I just like the humor and I like the trolling and I like the like creativity that the devs have on this one. So I'm down to try this one, boys.
All right.
Yes.
I'm holding you to that because I would love to try this. I think this is an incredible innovation to these kind of games.
Yeah, I agree.
And I am super behind it. It did, for those wondering, it did launch in early access on Steam. No current other releases on console or anything yet, but
92%
I think this
rating.
one's going somewhere.
It's under 100 reviews still, but it is a 92% so far as well. So
yeah, it is doing very well. All right, moving on to our next game, Barcore, which I can hardly get through the name without laughing. Barcore is a stealth 3D action platformer where you play as a secret agent canine. You've got a grappling hook. You've got guns.
Oh, you've got jetpacks, sniper.
You got
every gadget in the book in this game, man.
You're basically playing Hitman, but as a dog.
Dude.
What did you guys think of this? Just first thoughts.
Why? That was my first.
Why?
It's just why.
Why?
I'll be honest. Like the game part of this game doesn't look slouchy, man. Like this
No, it
actually
doesn't. It looks good.
It looks great.
Like a well-developed game, but then you made it a dog? Like, why? Like, why?
For the-
and the
for the
dog
pun.
has so many different like things that can be attached to its back. It has combat. It's got parkour. It's got stealth. It's got invisible gadgets. You've got a jetpack. You've got a zip line. Like this dog has more gadgets than James Bond, and it actually looks like a decent game. But I can't get past the fact that it's a freaking dog with just this thing strapped to its back, and it's like it's distracting for me in a way.
I mean,
But it actually looks like a decent game, man.
it's super well put together. It's just like, why is this dog doing these things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why a dog, man?
Is it just for the pun? Do you think it's just for the pun?
Like, legitimately, is it just so you could say that the name of this game is Barcore?
The devs probably had a dog that like would jump off stuff, and they're like, "Oh, parkour," and then they just decided to design a game around it. No, I thought the same thing. I thought like, dang, this actually like looks good, but why is it a dog? You know, so it looks amazing. Will I ever play it? No.
Yeah, I will never
That's
play
where
this
it's at.
game.
No.
But it actually looks like a well put. I mean, there's stealth sequences, there's combat sequences, there's parkour sequences. Like, it's got a lot going for it. It's just also looks just a little too silly for me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair.
There's even like stealth. You could
that.
like hide in a haystack and stuff.
Yeah, there's
You could
platforming going on, like grapple hooking, like between platform. Like this is like an all around well done game. But
You
just
can drag,
why, man?
you can drag unconscious guys into the bushes and pee on them.
Oh,
Like,
no.
you
What?
can-
Okay, the
Oh,
dog
God.
lifting his leg on the one guy made me laugh pretty hard,
Yeah.
man.
This is on Steam with a demo, but no current release date. So if you want to check out Barcore, there is a free demo. So any takers who want to be a super secret agent dog, if that's your dream, go live it. Moving on to a game in my favorite genre, the Metroidvania, which I know you two, all Metroidvanias look the same. They all play the same.
Hey, I got a Metroidvania in my top 10, brother. Okay. I
Yeah,
love 'em.
the original.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, the actual
yeah.
original. Yeah.
the origin of the name. But this is a Metroidvania called Altered Alma, which is a cyberpunk pixel art RPG dating sim Metroidvania, which is a very strange choice to throw a dating sim into a Metroidvania, I will say.
That's
It
a lot
looks-
in there.
It looks really good, though. It is fast-paced, it is action-packed, and it's just really fun to look at.
This one looks, I will say the art style in this is really neat. The fact that they also crammed in some weird dating sim, and apparently you can do some stuff because there's
Oh, there was a nice cut. Yeah, there's a nice little
making
cutscene
out, and
there.
I was like, whoa, what's going on here? I honestly, dude, this one looks pretty good to me, man.
Yeah.
It looks very combat centered, like combat forward as far as like
Yes,
some
yeah.
Metroidvanias are like more like platforming and exploration. This one looks much more like it's again like it is combat focused. The cyberpunk vibe, with the pixel art stands out to me. I don't know
The
that I'd ever
teleporting
play
during
this
combat.
game, but it's because also I don't love Metroidvanias, like just
That's
right off the
fair.
rip. But everything I see in this actually looks pretty good, man.
This is a very high quality looking Metroidvania.
Yes.
It's got executions, it's got combos, it's got these like teleportation moves that I could barely keep track of.
Yeah.
But
Like there's a
yeah,
lot of
it stands
mechanics
on
in
its
this
own.
that look really neat to me. Like this does look really well done. And again, with the art style and everything, like it's impressive. And this is just Josh personal preference is like, I don't play Metroidvanias very often. And there's actually some other games on your list that I'm more interested in. I think there's another Metroidvania on your list that I think kind of outshines this one in my opinion. So it's kind of like if
Okay.
I was gonna play one, I would play that one, but that's not slandering this game because I think this game actually looks pretty darn good.
Yeah.
What about you, Ryan? What did you think of Altered Alma overall?
I think it looks good. For whatever reason, it reminds me of when you can like get those desktop, like those animated desktop backgrounds, like on your
it does.
screen.
Yeah, I know.
It,
What
it
you're
gives
saying.
that like kind of weird
yeah.
look of that kind of not super in depth or high definition, but it's got that kind of cool, unique look to it, cyberpunk a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this looks neat. Like you said, the combat, it's a little bit more combat forward, as opposed to exploration or that type of stuff. So yeah, it's unique. It's another Metroidvania, which I like, but yeah, we'll see what really comes to be with it. It's a cool looking game, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And it has a demo available on Steam currently as well, but still, no release date says coming soon, at least for this one, not to be announced. So
yeah, that's good.
That gives me hope we're going to hear something about it pretty soon. All right, moving on to Spine. This is Gun Fu. What a weird game, dude. This
Gun
is
Fu,
like,
for people that don't know, is the John Wick style of combat. Like, it's
it has a name?
Yeah, dude, Gun Fu. You've never heard Gun Fu?
I had no idea that had a name. I thought this was just Sifu with guns.
No, Gun Fu is an actual like category of like combat. John Wick is the most like well-known, this is all Gun Fu.
Okay,
like,
that makes
so if you've seen
so
any of the
much
John
more
Wick
sense.
movies, that's what this is emulating.
But yeah, this is a like Gun Fu cyberpunk game where you play as this woman just beating the absolute crap out of these guys. Like, this looks intense and it looks really freaking good. I don't know what you guys thought of the graphics.
I thought this game looked really
gosh.
interesting to me. It is very Sifu. For people that have played Sifu, it really reminds me of that, and kind of like the style of the combat. A little bit more realism in the graphics. But yeah, I mean, some slow motion animations as she's like rolling over somebody and leaping up into the air. The thing that screams at me on this is just the polish, dude. The visuals, the graphics are top notch. The music's really good. Like I said, the slow motion animations are really, really good. It is hyper violent, which is what you would want out of a game that's claiming Gun Fu. Like, I did not know this game existed until earlier today. But at the same time, like, if the combat in this is really good and there's a variety of ways to like take people out, like, this could be really good, man.
Yeah, especially that ability, like you said, that John Wick kind of style of kind of CQC, like close quarter combat, like with the guns and then rolling over guys and jumping off walls and doing all these crazy things to land your attacks. I'm also getting like a vibe of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or like Spider-Man, like a deep, like gritty New York vibe, like
there is a grittiness to it,
like a gritty New York look to it with the combat. I think it's unique. I think it looks cool. And it, like you said, Josh, I think it does have some polish to it. So
yeah,
it's a cool looking game for sure.
This is one where like a demo would sell me on this game. Like, the trailer looks neat, but it's like I really need to get my hands on the gameplay.
Yeah, let's check it out
to see how this resonates. But like, this is one, we say this all the time. Trailers can only do so much. Like, and a game can look really interesting, but like, this is 100% give me a demo. And if I enjoy the demo, that will absolutely sell me on the rest of this game.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this is the one game that doesn't have.
Yeah, I know that doesn't have a demo. I know.
But I mean, like, there's a spot where she like kind of drops down, shoots him in the foot, so then he like falls down, and she like catapults over him, and then like shoots him. And it's like such a cool sequence, and it's like, I'd love to do that in the game.
Yeah.
But it's like, how does that play in the game? That's what we got to play the demo. We got to check it out. So I'm excited to see if there's a demo.
I would love to see more of this next year. Like, just give me
demo,
give me more gameplay, show me what you can do with this, because you've already impressed me.
The mix of guns with melee combat is always fun too, in my opinion, because it really does mix up that kind of style of like, okay, like blast this guy from afar, leg sweep him, and like you said, Ryan, as he's falling down, like whip out a pistol and shoot him in the head, kind of thing. Where it's like, again, you feel like John Wick. I mean, if that's what they're going for and they pull it off, like, I'm in, baby. I'm in.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Right, yeah.
All right. Well, we have a few more indies to cover, but it'll be right after your word from our sponsor.
All right, Rocket League players, today's episode sponsor is for you. If you're serious about ranking up, stop grinding in the dark. Start learning smarter with Trophy.ai. Trophy AI gives you real-time feedback that actually adapts to your playstyle. No more generic, hit the ball better advice. It breaks down exactly what you're doing right and, more importantly, what you're doing wrong, with real-time overlays that allow you to fix your mistakes on the fly. Need to sharpen your mechanics? Trophy AI has a massive library of training packs complete with live demos from pro players. You can watch, you can practice, and maybe even learn some of their moves. Plus, there are mini games that make training fun instead of a chore. And after every match, you'll get a personalized analysis showing exactly what you can improve on. It's like having your own Rocket League coach 24/7. You'll see faster improvement, play with more confidence, and actually understand why you missed that crucial save or lost that kickoff. Try it risk-free for 7 days at trophy.ai using the code VGP. That's TROPHI.ai. Train smarter, climb faster.
All right, we are back, and we are hitting the Metroidvania genre one last time.
Yeah,
with
right,
Shade.
Ace. That's what I'm...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
One last time in 2025. Okay.
All right, there we go.
Is that more honest?
There you go.
We are taking a look at Shade Protocol, which is a Souls-like Metroidvania where the main mechanic is slashing the world in half. Which, when I say you slash the world in half, you literally cut the world in half, and it makes platforming through certain areas way more convenient.
Yeah, because you slash the world, a ledge will now drop down or slide down to where you're actually altering the world by this ability to like slash through it and shift things. Bro, number one, this mechanic is super cool. I think this, it looks original to me. I don't know if anybody else has done this, but I will say we always talk about originality and coming up with new ideas. Dude, Shade Protocol to me is the best looking game on this list by a pretty big margin. And I'm not even a big Metroidvania fan, but like there are so many aspects of this game that stood out to me. Like the portals, like, oh my God, there's one point where you get some ability where you throw this like circular like weapon almost, and it bounces and then it like sticks to a spot and becomes a portal that you can now activate to either run through. But in one part of the trailer, they actually show this big like boss laser thing that was going to obliterate you, but you redirect it by having a portal like put down. There's platforming, there's the whole cutting the world in half and having it shift. The graphics look amazing. Like this game looks really good to me it in so many different ways, because they showcase like 10 different mechanics alone, not counting the boss fights, not counting the good art style. I mean, this game really, it kind of has a little bit of everything, and that really interests me, dude.
Yeah, it's got like cyber fantasy vibe to it as well. And one of the things I really liked was they showed how you could throw your weapon and use that as a platform to get the high ground.
Yeah.
I thought that was freaking sweet.
Which you can, when you see that, it also shows like it may not be the most graphically pleasing, but you can tell like the fluidity within the game. Where your character, like you said, you throw your pike against the wall, and then as she like kind of loops, you see her legs, and it's not rigid and just kind of clanky pixelated graphics. It looks good. Like it looks well done when she does that. Sorry to interrupt, but
no, you're fine. This is very well done. It is. I can't tell if it's like hand drawn or pixel art because it's kind
of a little bit of both.
It's
in a weird
so
it's got a weird look of both.
Yeah, it's super good, and I'm super looking forward to it. It's I would say it's a lot slower and methodical compared to like what we saw in Altered Alma, where there was really fast paced combos. But when you compare it to this, you have a lot more slower shield-based blocking attacks kind of things. Very Souls-like. But like, I don't mind that
Which
at all.
one would you guys pick? Altered Alma or Shade Protocol?
Oh, man.
Because I would pick Shade Protocol in a heartbeat. Like this one stands out. I would still
pick Shade Protocol just because of that world slashing mechanic that I've never seen done before.
That's what's cool. I think the other one looks, I like the setting and the world of the other one better, but I think this has just, it's weird. It's like the look of the game.
Variety to me. That's the thing that happens to me is like they show like really good like tough platforming parts. They show this world shifting, slashing stuff. They show a lot of combat and boss fights, which looks good. But then, like I said, they show like using these portals and throwing your weapon and then grabbing it and using it like a ledge. Yeah. It like to me, this seems like this game would hold my attention like much better. And I'm not trying to throw shade to the other game, but it's just like, this is what you're going up against, right? When you are an indie dev and you're trying to gather people's attention, like we were talking about, you kind of have to have these things that draw people in. And I think gamers look at this game and they're like, yeah, okay. Like this seems like a really, really well done game with a lot of mechanics and a lot of variety to it.
That's why they're getting so much attention on X
They are
right
getting
now.
a lot of attention on social media too, which is awesome for them.
They're doing incredible.
I think people are
job.
noticing. I mean, that's the thing we always say. Gamers will notice a good game, and we will talk about a good game, and we will share that with other people. You just need to make a good game, and then the rest will take care of itself. And this, to me, looks like a really good game.
I agree. And that is on Steam as well. No release date, no demo, unfortunately, but be sure to wishlist. Be sure to wishlist all these. If any of these caught your interest at all, wishlist.
Yeah. And we'll have links to the games that'll just link straight to Steam for people in the episode description.
Yeah.
So that you can check those out and easily wishlist them and see the trailers and, see what appeals to you as well. So.
All right. We'll get to these last two here. The time I have left. Looking at this game, my brain was just confused because I saw like a cyberpunk white and purple Expedition 33 mixed with the exploration mechanics of a Resident Evil game with the fixed camera. The whole story is you have like 6 hours left to live and you need to escape from this place, but you keep getting reset. What did you think of this, Josh? Specifically, I want to know what you thought of this.
I think this game looks incredible, dude. And I said that Shade Protocol looks like the best game. It looks like the most complete, like all-around game. But I will say that the time I have left visually is incredible looking, dude. Like, I love this style. There are absolutely Expedition 33 influences in how they present some of this game, which is a huge compliment, by the way.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a very good thing. I don't quite know what this game is, dude. Like, it describes itself as a time-driven escape adventure with RPG elements, but then they straight up show some turn-based combat like Expedition 33, and they show like moves and blocking and but then there's
parrying.
Yeah, but then there's like you're looking around these like kind of almost nightmarish landscapes and stuff too. So I'm very curious about this game, dude, because it looks really, really good. I just don't quite know what it is, man.
I mean, the good news is, if you're curious, there is a demo for this one on Steam.
Is there a demo? Okay.
There is a demo.
I need to check out this demo then, because this game, visually, super impressive. Like, artistically, like, the way that this trailer shows off stuff, like, absolutely piques my interest. Again, I love turn-based combat. If it's anything like Expedition 33, I'm in. But then there's like the running around the world and looking for clues and mysteries. Like, at one point they're interacting with like a key, like a puzzle and stuff too. So it's like, is it a little bit of everything? Because my brain likes that, man. I love getting distracted with like little mini games and other things.
Right up Josh's alley.
That's perfect.
Like, yeah. As much as I was talking well about Shade Protocol, like, the time I have left might be the game that I actually wind up playing.
I could understand that. And Ryan, I know you're not huge on turn-based combat, but just like visually, what did you think of this one?
I mean, visually it looks great. I love it. It's got just such contrast where you have this crazy grayscale
Contrast
look.
is a good word.
That's like a really deep, dark world, and then you have this bright, like pink and purple hues, and like just like you kind of cyberpunk looking, and then you mentioned some of the other games that kind of it looks like. So yeah, this one for me, I'm not a big fan of turn-based, but from what I can see here, this looks really unique. I am intrigued. I will say that.
Keeping my eye.
I am definitely intrigued. I will keep my eye on this. I'm not a big fan of turn-based, but that doesn't mean that will negate me from playing any and all turn-based games. Like, if it's good, and that's the bottom line. So, it's definitely one. I clicked it in there to throw the demo in my library, so it's in there, and I want to take a peek for sure. I will absolutely be checking it out.
That
says something. If Ryan's willing to check out a turn-based game,
it looks
in some
really
ways.
Impressive, man. Like, that's kind of the thing. Is again, click the link in the description, watch the trailer, you'll see what we're talking about. But yeah, it's a really neat and interesting looking game that's got my attention, and that's exactly what a trailer should do. I actually just wishlisted it because I also want to try the demo on this one. And I'm reading through some of the stuff, like, you know, the time plays a factor they're talking about. Like, it's definitely turn-based combat. Sorry, Ryan. You know, but it's like they're talking about that there are, you know, puzzles and secrets in this game. You know, you get visions of death that are like might have clues in them and stuff like that. And I love a little bit of puzzles in a game as well. Different skill sets and skill trees and things like that, which is all right up my alley also. So this one looks like a possibility, man.
That's a winner.
Yeah, we don't have a ton of info on this one because it is relatively new, I would think, because I hadn't heard anything until I saw it on our X feed.
I will say this doesn't look like an indie game to me. Like it looks like a full-fledged, like really, really well done, well-developed game that stands kind of above what you would expect for like indie visuals, and
which is what we were saying in our like surprise episodes, like about like the like indies don't really look like indies anymore. Like there's certain ones, but a lot of them look really good, dude.
This looks really good. Like it doesn't like it doesn't match what my brain thinks when I think indie game. You know,
this isn't an indie. What are you talking about? You know.
All right, let's wrap up our 2025 with a game about rats, guys.
Oh, God.
Let's
you
talk
would leave
about
this for last.
Let's talk about War Rats, the Rat 'em Up. It's a shoot 'em up with rats.
Look, you can't change the words that much in a pun. It's not a pun if the words don't make sense. Okay, and like, are they going for beat 'em up? Because guess what? Rat and beat only share one, well, I guess 2 letters, and that's A and T, but like that's not a pun, people. You can't stretch it that far. There are rules to puns that must be observed, and you can't do that.
Are you telling me that rats can't be having a rat? You can't use rat as a verb?
No. Well, you can rat somebody out.
Nice, yeah, there you go.
But snitches get stitches too, so you should never do that either. So
you know, the Tommy guns, they go rat tat tat tat.
Oh, okay, God. That's fair, but that's not a verb. That's an adjective.
That's all the time we have for today, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, this is a shoot 'em up mixed with a tower defense game where you play as like hyper realistic drawn in rats. Dude, it looks ridiculous as all get out, but it is something to behold if you come check the trailer.
Ace, I have made it all episode without heavily slandering a game. You know,
that's fine.
Which is, I think people have come to expect on these indie episodes. And I just got to slander this one, man. This game looks bonkers, dude. Like, number one, I hate the way the rats look. Okay? Like, I don't like the way that the rats look. They look too real or weird. They're too big compared to, like, the background and stuff. Like, dude, what's weird is I've seen this game before. Prior to you bringing it up, I've actually seen this trailer or this game, and I remember kind of just laughing and going, what the heck is this? Like, it's just weird, dude. It's just weird,
dude.
Man.
Look at the picture I just sent you. They're like,
that made me laugh
Nazis.
way too hard.
Yeah,
that made me laugh way too hard.
Yeah, I'm not digging this one, man. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry to the developer, but something. I know you love rats, Ace, but there's something about.
Well, you don't like warrior rats with like
I don't know,
actual
dude.
guns?
Is this supposed to be Contra? Like it's like a side-scrolling shooter. Like all
it's a side-scrolling shooter mixed with a tower defense game.
I hate the way the rats look in
Josh,
this game.
It's not made for you. It's for rat lovers.
Apparently, because they got Ace to put it on our show. So
yeah. Hey, it's also overwhelmingly positive right now with recent reviews. So
bro, it is. Recent reviews 95% overwhelmingly positive, and 96% of all reviews. Like, maybe I'm a big dumb idiot, and this game is awesome.
You don't understand the appeal of rats.
Well, that's besides the point. No, did you see the two? They got like an AT-AT that's like a rat.
Did you see the reference to the merchant from Resident Evil 4?
I did.
No.
Yeah.
What are you buying?
Oh man, I don't know. I do like tower defense games, so that part like appeals to me. This game's probably way better than I am giving it any credit for.
Yeah, I think.
All I know is I am just super off put by this for some reason, man.
Well, this one is out now, everyone. You can play Rat or War Rats, and it's on Steam and on sale currently. So
look at that, 30% off.
That's
30% off till December 4th.
It's probably worth $8 to be honest.
It's probably worth $8.
Yeah.
Like Especially if you watch like the live broadcast.
Can you say that one, Josh? Is that acceptable? Rat-tastic?
Rat-tastic.
No, that's still stretching it. That's dumb too.
Oh, that's not stretching it.
No. What does fan and rat have in common? They're both 3-letter words, so I can use anything.
They both have an A in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Look, guys, we have to preserve the sanctity of the pun, okay? We can't just start throwing things around all willy-nilly and calling it a rat-em-up when it's like, that's just dumb. Maybe that's why I'm put on this. You tried too hard for your pun, mister.
You have to give flexibility, otherwise it's not punny.
Yeah, you can't find puns if you're not flexible with it. But all right, guys, that is all the games we're going to cover. So just to recap, that was Cursed Companions,
Looks
Parkour,
good. Looks
Altered
weird.
Alma,
Looks good.
Spine,
Looks
this
real
is
good.
Gun Fu, Shade Protocol,
Looks fantastic.
The Time I Have Left,
Looks super fantastic.
and War Rats, the Rat-em-up. I wanted to say every single one of those names like I was announcing the Game of the Year nominee.
Yeah.
Like I'm Jeff Keighley standing up on stage holding up my little document.
One of these is not like the others. Sorry, War Rats.
And the nomination for Game of the Year goes to War Rats, the Rat-em-up.
Oh, God.
That's why I just turned the TV off. Just click.
I give up. No more podcasting and gaming for me. But I'd say that is not a bad lineup to end our year with, fellas. That is not bad at all.
I mean, dude, you got my attention on a few of these. Honestly, Cursed Companions, let's try it, boys. I'm in.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think we should try it.
Legitimately, I'm
We should
in
have
on
a good
that one.
time.
I think that would make for a good, fun night. Altered Alma looks really good. I think is barely edged out by Shade Protocol. Spine looks okay.
Spine
like that
looks
game looks
crazy.
great. The Time I Have Left
Yeah.
is easily the one I'm most curious about in this list.
Yeah, it's a good looking game.
It's
Wish
really
listed
good
that
looking, yeah.
one, and then sorry, War Rats. I'm sure there's the rat people out there love you, but I'm not a rat person, so.
What could
Hey,
have been?
patrons, I have a job for you for January.
Oh my gosh. What, if they want hey, I'm not a big whiner like some people around here. I'll play whatever game people pick for me.
But if any, I'm going to recap here. If any of these games interested you, be sure to wishlist them, support the devs in that way if you can. It means so much to them, and it will mean a lot to you when you get the notification that a game you wanted to play, it's out now. You could go play it, and you'll probably get it for 10% off if it's on Steam, because they always do that. So that is all for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to rate our podcast 5 stars on Spotify if you're over there. Leave us a review if you are on Apple Podcasts. 5 stars there as well. Don't just leave a review and put it at 1 sar like I did. You'll get made fun
Nobody
of
would
for
ever
the
do
rest of your
that.
life.
No,
Yeah,
ever.
you'll get made fun of for the rest of your life. We have a Patreon if you want to go that extra mile and show us some support. Those $5 a month means a ton to us. You get a bunch of fun extra content, and you just get to be the cool kid with the colored name tag when you join our Discord. We have a Discord, by the way. That's a great segue. Our Discord is full of fantastic gamers just like you. Be sure to join it. You're missing out if you aren't. But until next time, happy indie gaming.
Parkour! Parkour! So you do? Wait, do you have to bark when you parkour?
Yeah, you did it wrong.
I'm
Ryan.
not barking on the
No,
internet.
all right.
bud.
Like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, that's a good pun. Parkour. That would make sense. Rat-em-up does not make sense. Thank you. Perfect analogy.
See ya!
See you, everybody.